Hi everybody, welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft Season 5, Episode 145 with me, Sid, and last episode we did a whole load of work down here, all, get myself in the right direction, this way, all aimed to get this. Now we have charged it all except for Ignis. Ignis we're going to need a node for, because out of zombies you don't get a lot of Ignis. Blaze might be an interesting one for Ignis. However, whilst my spawner is particularly efficient at getting quite a lot of these, especially I think it's Badisho and Terra off the top of my head, I think are the two that come up out rapidly. You know, you fill it up in no time at all, and we have filled this up as well. I still think I want to do a room for some nodes with some node stabilizers off this way. This was kind of left here specifically with that in mind, and there's a little bit of me, I just want to try something. You have to bear with me a second. Now this may not work, but if I take you all the way down and drop you in there. Oh, damn. Oh, crap. I think I've gone and just trapped myself underground, haven't I? I need black. I need ink. I bet I haven't got any down here. Please have some ink, ink, ink. Oh, dear. Oh, thank God. Right. Right, we're going to get rid of this ludicrous pyramid in the middle here. Oh, and it didn't actually use the ink up. That's even better. Yeah, this thing needs to go. Definitely needs to be gone from my life. I honestly can't remember why I did it. It's a while ago, to be fair. So yeah, there's, you know, fairly good chance that I did it because I actually can't remember why, and it was probably a good reason at the time. But doesn't matter. We're going to strip this down. We're going to make sure the floor is properly lit with all of this lovely glowstone, and then we can probably decorate this a little bit nicer as well. Because this is just, you know, silly. I'm going to lose glowstone if I'm not careful here. So let me start off by getting a bunch of this and just rearrange the floor. Boop. Yeah, most of this will come out. We'll need to chisel a little bit. I don't think we've got any danger of collapses, but let's not take any chances, eh? I've got to work in this area after all, so let's just go and... Well, oh, that was... I completely forgot what I was supposed to be doing then. That will get me 3, which is a start, but let's... It just makes more sense to not have this horrible lump sticking in the ground, out the ground here, you know, for me anyway. So if we take this lot out, now the option is, I'm not going to take it down 1, I think we'll go up 1. We'll take you out, and we'll take you out, and we'll chisel there, and there. Because if I'm not mistaken, and I'm fairly sure certain I'm not, these slabs are light emit. Well, they allow light out, so. And it doesn't really matter because this should be spawn proof anyway, because it will be a little pimple in the ground, much more manageable. Just need to pop a block in there and then we can continue over here. While I was puddling around, I also harvested all of my crops, so they're done for this year, and we are, where are we, October, so we're in autumn, we're pretty much there, and I am kind of going to eat these little bits of food that I've picked up to start off with. Shh, cows, so noisy. Before, because I need to basically refill all of these. That one I could probably get a meal out of actually, so I might use that one up, but I'm going to use this up first, clear that, and then I can restock. I've also restocked the ice in the ice house, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know whether I can get rid of much of that. That'll go up there. A little bit of you will go in there. You can go there. We can take 1, 2, 3 of those. Grab you and do that. Want one of those. And we'll need more of that. I will be coming back up for it, but I just don't need it right at this second. So yeah, much more sustainable. Right, we need to head this way. So to do that, I'm trying to think, what did we do here? We went up to that level there, didn't we? I could prop, if I take that out for a second, I can pit prop there, and that'll allow me to work up at that level. Yeah. Got plenty of pit props, and we can just, we can't do it while we got that. This lot makes life a bit awkward, but that's fine. That should give us some working space. We can certainly do, so I need to go 1, 2, 1, so 1. Right, need you, and that's going to go there, and there, and there, and then there, and there. That's actually, no, that is a full block, isn't it? Those are half blocks. Okay, that's fine. In fact, they can be, okay, yeah. Right, so I need to dig myself out a section of corridor like this, and then we need to dig out a room for the nodes. I haven't decided how many nodes I want, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. But right now I've got to do some excavating and try not to get crushed in any landslides. I'll get the corridor done, and then I'll start making the shape, and we'll come back in a moment. All right, we've almost got the corridor. I just realised I cocked up something there, but we'll fix that in a moment. Just going to come in here. So at this point here, we're widening out to 7. It's going to go 7, 2, 1, 1, and then 2. So it's going to be a reasonably round circle. This is also going to go up 1, but obviously it's a lot easier to go up 1 from this position than with the props in place. We've got this in place down here. We do need to get a couple of these placed in, and this will then become, well, we need to correct that as well, because I obviously misclicked. We'll change our mode, and we're going to take a slice out of that, 2 slices out of that. That's going to come, take a slice out, and then that's going to come down like so. And that will, damn you. It's so easy to misclick. And unlike chisels and bits, there is no undo. Once you've chiseled it, you've chiseled it. Let me get my mode back to something sensible and have a bite to eat. So, with that in mind, we can now place at least the floor down as far as here. And we can, let me place a block there. No, that's wrong. You have to do it at that point and then take the block out. And that brings us back to even parity. We've now got the stuff going off this way. So now I need to excavate a circle in here. And also think about wall designs. We need to dome this. I want it to be more domed than these. I suppose this is reasonably domey. But yeah, we'll work that out. But the first thing we're going to need is props, I think. There we go. That should give us a range of things there. So yeah, let me carry on and I'll be back in a bit. One thing I notice is you forget just how hard any kind of underground building is in TerraFirmaCraft. It is painful. But we have excavated here. So now, following the plan, this should go out too. So if I go in here and then I will chisel it. I don't need to chisel them because obviously there's no way that this can collapse. However, they do sometimes collapse, so that's why I have this kind of habit of doing one block, because if you only mine one block close to the ceiling, there's nothing can happen. Let me stick a torch there. So that would be that. If I go and do the same over this side, what I've been actually doing is I've then come along here and done this. This is fine, works absolutely no problem, and as long as there is this a brace within 4 blocks of that, that isn't going anywhere. And then I just use my tinker's hammer. Now when I run low on smooth granite, I chisel it first because tinker's hammer doesn't really care. Let's do it this way around. But that is significantly faster than doing each block individually. So that will allow me to very rapidly fill this in like so. And I'll just do this corner and then I'll do the other 3 separately and off camera. But because I'm not really worried about getting the blocks every time, I can just come in and use that when, you know, it doesn't actually matter. Now then we're into going in one every time, so this actually is a straight across. Oops. Like so. And I'm assuming actually, hang on, 1, 2, 3, that's within 4, so that's fine. That's within 4. Yeah, this pattern of support should work absolutely fine. So again, we'll do, because these come out in blocks of 3, you have to sometimes think just a little bit about what you're going to do, where your plans are taking you, because you see that I kind of got myself out of order, but if I break 2 blocks, then 2 blocks can collapse. It's simple arithmetic really, but it is my preferred way of getting this stuff done. So and then we're just into a 2, which is a little bit more awkward, but only a little bit. And I may as well do this one like so. Now I'm not sure. No, we shouldn't actually take that out. Helps if you use the right hammer though. So that will be the extents of the room, and then you're probably going to have about here. There'll be another one. I'm just having a look. Another one will be. So if we go, yeah, if I put one here, well, maybe not one there. We'll probably have one less, but that's 12, be 11. But that's still a lot of nodes. But you'll have one there, one will be there, and then one will be there. So you'll get that kind of feel going on. What we do with the walls, unknown yet. Ceiling also unknown, but we'll get there. But right now I need to extend this around on those 3 sides. So again, I shall be back in a while. All right, I'm out in the wilds gathering some materials. I want about 4 stacks of this shale pillar. It's quite a nice block, and it has an advantage that it mines very easily and it doesn't collapse chasms around me. Quickest and easiest way of doing it, of course, do it in 9s and just, you know, hammer them up. Well, maybe not all 9s. This could collapse something, of course, but yeah, well, these are the risks we take, aren't they? There we go, lovely. So what we got there, 32. I need at least, I need another stack and a bit, I think. 3, 1, 2. Yeah. So I'm going to grab this lot, and again, I'll be back and I'll show you where we're up to. But I've done a little bit of decorating. I still have to dome the ceiling, and this is really for the walls right now, but we may want a little bit more later. I don't know. So let me get this. Be back in a bit. All right, so we got the space done. I've used shale like this to make the shapes at the end here, and then I've dropped that back with some obsidian tile from TerraFirmaCraft, a bit of glowstone, obsidian tile intermittently scattered through here. And my plan with this stuff is to bring this down for the walls. I'm really not that worried about collecting all of the nice bits, but I think that should work for what we got going on here. And then once we've got that, let me just go and grab some other bits and pieces. I need I'm going to need some great wood. I am going to need to drop off some rocks. Let me get a bit of great wood, maybe that much, and then we are going to want 11 redstone blocks. We are going to want some glowstone, so I might as well convert all of that into blocks actually. And what we'll do is we'll just put that there for a second, pop that away, get you, and we can start to think about the floor as well. So what we were saying, I think, was that the clock was going to have there. Do I really want to be that far? Can I get away with doing it here like that? 1, 2 and 3. Is that a little bit close over there? What happens if I were to do here, maybe like that? Yeah, I also do need to try and just free up an inventory slot or one. like so. That'll do me. So if we just go and grab this lot, we'll. Yeah, this is a bit painful, but what we'll do is we'll have that one out, and that's going to fall down, and then that gives us. It's still a little bit. What happens if we do this? Yeah, that works. It also means I don't have to collapse all my support struts here, which is nice. I can then go back to that and that, and yeah, more problematic than you think sometimes. So this goes to here, like so. That goes to there. That one goes to there. That is, yeah, this works, I think. So we come to there and to there. And then we just stick a redstone block where each one of these is going to be. Which will turn on the stabilizers when they are in place. Then we need to start thinking about lighting. And if we whack the indicator on, obviously we can see straight away we've got issues. So first things first, we need something slap bang in the middle. And then I suspect, once I've got rid of all of these things, we're going to need to put something. Let's go for about here. That seems to work. So about there. Again, minimizing the amount of glowstone we're using here, because now we've got access to the nether. It's not the hardest thing to get, but the nether's not friendly either. But that gives us all the illumination we need. And obviously will be then, this will be coming out as hardwood going over these. Once we take, well, they won't be hardwood actually. They will, well, great wood. They will be something else. But yeah, so we're kind of getting a palette and a structure here. So I'm going to just get this. Now I think what we will use for those, if I've got any, let me just go and have a look. Is silverwood slabs, because that's, again, it's a TerraFirmaCraft block, and it will give us the indication that here goes a stabilizer, here goes a stabilizer, something in the middle, one charged pedestal maybe later on, but that will then involve doing something to bring down the other element of the stabilizer. I cannot remember its name. Hang on a second. It is a node transducer. We don't need, I don't think we need the advanced node stabilizer for that, but the node transducer we haven't researched yet. All good. Let me get on. Be back in a moment. Alright, I can't help but feel I'm going around this the wrong way. I'm currently ripping out the ceiling and trying to raise it up to swap it out for this smooth basalt, and I'm not going to go too mad. It's going to kind of go up 2, and then we'll probably kind of go in 2, and then maybe one more. I don't want to go too high. I've not also need to do the floor over here, but I've kind of stopped doing that for the time being. There's an easier way of doing this, and I'm a fool for not even realizing this particular thing. So let's just clear some space and let us have a look at the wand of equal trade, or should I say the wand focus of equal trade, which I think I've researched. I have. We haven't done the portable hull. I'm going to get that one researched though, because that is actually quite a fun one. Yeah, we'll have that one as well. Might as well feed some of these. Forbidden knowledge I'm not going to go with at the moment. I don't really want to get into it anymore batshit crazy than I already am. But this is a simple enough one. It's a crafting recipe. It's going to be quartz, quicksilver, and a balance shard. We should probably also look at getting a focus pouch if I haven't already. Just let me. Right, I've definitely not got a focus pouch in there. You know when you sat there and you know you've lost an out. The reason I say you know you had something and you're not sure whether you should have it now is simply this. Thanks for everybody for mentioning that I threw my Tinker's Hammer into the furnace, the essence furnace, the other day. Yeah, embarrassing. Well, not embarrassing, but certainly it would have come back to bite me. Now, because I played Thorncraft so many times, there's a little bit of me going, are you sure you didn't already have one of these? No, I'm not sure. is the long and short of it. Now I used water shards last time, didn't I? Let's go with got lots of air shards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And get this thing built, because this might make life easier for me. So if I'm using air, I need aqua, ignis. Should have enough. I only need to do 4, there's 2 each. Ordo, Pedicio, and Terra. I think that's right, isn't it? That's all of them. One, two, three, four, 5. Yep. So we'll get these fellas going, and then we should be able to swap the blocks. Now I don't know whether that's going to cause any collapse or cave-ins. It's, you know, it still could effectively do that, but it's worth a try, because if it makes that life a little bit easier and I'm not faffing around doing that, then this will help, obviously. I think we'll put these away. That's ignis. A tidy mage is a happy mage, honest. Pedicio, Ordo, Terra. This is finished, by the way. I do need to restock it, but we've got a whole load more stuff coming out of it, so that's all good. But if we now go and make ourselves using we'll use the cheap wand, and we shall do, I think it was that, wasn't it? There we go. And what we'll do is I want to keep that charge, because I'm going to have to recharge it anyway. So we'll stick on the wand of equal trade. We shall target that. I don't have any. Of course I don't have any, because I put it all away. I'm going to have to go and grab some more of this, which means I'm going to have to go out and do some mining. But let's have a look. So if I wanted now to take this one here, that should work, I think. And it only does the ones it can see. Oh, that is perfect. Right, let's try again. I don't know whether this will have cascade caving effects. So what we do need to do is try it, and it certainly doesn't seem to be causing any instability in the ceiling. So this should make construction of this a hell of a lot easier. I should have done this ages ago. You forget how useful this one focus is, to be honest. Anyway, yeah. So I'm definitely going to need more basalt. No. That was connected, wasn't it? Doesn't matter. We do need to do that, and I've got to take that out anyway. So yeah, we need to be aware. Whenever I've had a cave-in, I've used smooth granite to fix the issue, and needless to say, that's not ideal, because smooth granite is classed as a connected texture as far as this is concerned. So it basically went and filled all of that in as well. However, this will give us a little bit of a test, won't it? We can take out this area, because again, I can take all of this and, you know, seems happy enough. Excellent. Right. This is going to make life easier. I think what I'll do is I'll strip out this entire layer of ceiling in bit by bit and replace it. Now, as I say, I'm going to need more basalt, and that means I'm going to have to head out to basalt territory, I think, because I don't think I've got a huge amount left. Actually, it's not trivial amount, is it? So we'll see how we go, and I'll be back with you in a moment. All right, this wand made all the difference. I'm just realised I'm hungry. So we've got this room laid out. This is pretty much it. The only thing I just want to do is add this, which is just a crumbling glowstone block, nothing fancy, just to give you that thing. So on the whole, I like this. I don't want it to be too fancy. I don't want too much detail in here, and the simple reason I don't want too much detail in here is because once you've got the nodes sitting on their little plinths, and if you imagine you've got a plinth node, and then here you will have, so that should be 1, 2, plinth will be there, then node, then, so we're going to need to bring another block in, but that will have the hoofer, the stabilizer there, and the other thing, can't remember what it's called. I did have it up, you know what I mean, that thing anyway. So yeah, on the whole, I am happy with this. It does the trick. It's got everything I want. We shall get a quick screenshot, and next episode we're going to start populating it. We're certainly not going to finish populating it. For one thing, I'm going to be very, very, very picky about my about what I build down here. But our Thorncraft area is kind of completion now. There's nothing more to add, as best as I can tell. Maybe some more bits, but we can start using it. That's the long and short. And yeah, so until next time, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon, and bye for now.